Hey guys, it's Lacey Tuesday or Coffee Shop Punk. I feel this is funny, ironic about why the universe hates me. I'm a pretty superstitious person. If you spilled salt on a table, I gotta throw some over my shoulder. I will not drive or walk or do anything down a street when I see a black cat. Okay, so let me tell you a little story. Alright, so last night I went out really late with my friend, my best friend. So I went with her and a friend from work and we were hanging out and we didn't get back in until like 5-ish. So I was supposed to be at work at 7:30, but it's Friday, they don't care if I'm here or not. I don't have anything to do, so I overslept through my alarm, but no big deal. Just got up at like noon and I left. I left my friend there. I hadn't been at work for very long and then I get a phone call from my friend and she's talking to me, and she's like, do you still have your old phone? Because I just went and got this new phone, new number, new company, new everything. Is it nice? I like it. So she finds my old phone. I had 2 missed calls and a voicemail. She checks it for me, and it's my mother, and she's freaking out about something. So I get off the phone and I call my mom, and she just starts, like, going off on me. She's yelling at me, like, won't even tell me what's going on. She's yelling at me. So I'm getting pissed off. I don't know what's going on. My Good Friday, just kind of turned upside down within a matter of minutes, but it only gets worse. So she's, yelling at me, and finally I'm like, what is wrong? What the hell? Slow down. I don't understand. What is wrong? She's like, there's a warrant for your arrest. I just checked the mail, and we have warrant for your arrest. So I'm freaking out now. I'm like, what do you mean? You've got to be joking me. Why would there be a warrant for my arrest? And she's like, well, it says it's for a speeding ticket. And I'm like, I haven't had a speeding ticket in a year. I haven't had a speeding ticket in a long time. And then I start thinking. A couple of months ago, I was pulled over by a cop, and the guy told me he was giving me a warning. So I, signed the thing, didn't think anything of it, took the little receipt, and was like, cool, I got a warning. Thank you. Thank you for being nice about this. He gave me a ticket. He told me it was a warning, and he gave me a ticket. If I'd have realized it was a ticket, I would have had it taken care of, like, that week, not 4 months later, whatever it is. So, I'm gonna go get this ticket. I still think it's a warning. I'm still freaking out. I have no idea what's going on. So I leave work and I'm on my way to my apartment. My mom calls me back and she's like, you've got to stay low, stay on small roads. If you get pulled over, you're going to jail. So, getting phone calls while I'm driving, and I'm kind of, going over all of this in my head, and then you're going to freak me out by telling me, 5 times that I'm going to get arrested. That's not going to help the situation any. Not at all. So, I get to my apartment, I find the ticket, and she calls me back, and she's like, you have 2 warrants for your arrest. 2 warrants for the same damn thing. One warrant is for failure to pay a fine. The other is failure to appear in court for it. Why would you need 2 tickets? Why 2 warrants for 1 ticket? I don't understand that at all. So now I'm really freaking out. I was going to go to the municipal court, talk to him, see what's going on, see what I can do. And she's like, no, you can't go there. You can't go there. They'll arrest you on the spot. So I'm freaking out. I go from my work across town to my apartment, back across town to the bank, and, I get the money I need, which, by the way, 2 warrants cost $694. $700 for 2 warrants. A ticket alone is if the most, mine would have been $200 the most. What the hell? Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. So then I have to drive back across town to the municipal court, all while my mom is still on the phone every 5 minutes calling me, just yelling at me about how I'm gonna get arrested. Yeah, so I'm not in a good mood. I'm kind of sick, as you can tell. My voice is kind of getting yucky. I'm sorry. And I go in, and there's a huge line, and I'm waiting in it, and I'm getting nervous. I don't know what to say. I don't know what they're going to do. And to top it all off, there's a sheriff deputy in the thing. In the fucking room is the sheriff. And he's staring at me with his beady little eyes, just staring, just giving me the look down. I look like some freaking crackhead. I'm in camo shorts and a black shirt that says genius by birth and slacker by choice. I put it on because I was like, oh, it's Friday, no one's gonna see me, no one's gonna care if I look like crap. No, this is the worst t-shirt to be wearing when you have to go to the municipal court to pay for a warrant. If that's not incriminating evidence against you, I don't know what is. Really, that's awful. And all over this tiny little misunderstanding by some bullshit cop. So I'm getting really nervous, and I'm waiting in line. I wait in line for like 30 minutes, all while this like sheriff is just giving me the eye, just fucking making me nervous as shit. I get up to the window, talk to the teller. Not the nicest lady in the world, but I probably wouldn't be very nice if I had her job either. Finally, it's all paid for. My bank account is now practically $700 in the hole. She gives me the receipt. She said, it's been taken care of. You can still be arrested. If you have any problems, you have to show this to the officer. Even though I paid it on Friday, which is today, it probably won't go through the system and be overlooked until Monday. So for the rest of like the weekend, which hasn't even started yet, I have to lay low and not drive anywhere. Otherwise, I could get arrested. Yeah, it's great. It's beautiful. So I'm leaving. The sheriff's all still looking me over like I'm a crackhead who's about to rob the damn place. And I come back to work, and I go back into my office, and my office, it's like there's 3 huge, large windows that make up one wall. So it's 3 huge windows that are open, and then like a glass door too. So pretty much I can see everything that happens out on this interstate, or this road. It's not uncommon for police officers to show up here and ask us if there's someone working here to get us information because there's a warrant for him. And I've dealt with that before, no big deal. And there's a lot of times when cops will come and just, sit out and trap people in our parking lot because we share a parking lot with a building that's like empty. So a state trooper pulls in and just sits there for a moment, and I'm thinking, oh my God, what if he's coming to find me and he's got my warrant? Can I hide under my desk and just wait for him to leave and maybe he won't think anyone's here? Or should I go get my little coupon thing and go talk to him? Like, all these kind of thoughts are going through my head, and like I'm getting flashbacks to the sheriff deputy guy sitting in the room just giving me the eye, and I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I've never done this before. I don't know what the hell to do. Like I'm sitting in my chair just like staring at this cop that's outside the window, and all of a sudden this other guy pulls in and starts talking to the cop, and it's just a regular vehicle, which is usually what they come in when they're looking for people. And all of a sudden the cop gets in his car, like flies into his car, like he jumped into it, turns his lights on, pulls a U-turn and gets behind this other car, jumps out and starts writing the guy tickets. Like, I was nervous, and all of a sudden I'm uncontrollably laughing at this poor guy who's getting like 10 tickets outside of my work, and I'm just laughing. And then I felt so awful that I was laughing at the guy, because I would hate to be in his shoes. Like, he just like stopped to ask for directions, and then he got like 5 tickets. So, I'm glad I'm not that guy today. That's my story. It's almost 5 o'clock on Friday the 13th, and if I'd realized it was Friday the 13th this morning, I would not have gotten out of bed. I would have stayed in bed all day long. I don't come out on days like this. But the thing that's funny to me is that this warrant has been out, or these two warrants have been out for a week and a half, and I have not known it. I think the universe has kind of been just waiting to get me. It's like, oh wait, the Friday the 13th's coming. We can't tell her yet, because people have been talking about tickets, about new driving laws in other states, and I've been in on all of these conversations about police officers and all kinds of stuff. And then out of nowhere, I just get a freaking warrant. 2 warrants. But I just had to share and kind of vent a little. But have any of you ever had a ticket for something that was just crazy stupid, or something that was just way out there? Do you have a crazy cop story or a warrant story to share with me? Yeah, that's all I got to tell you. I hope you're having a good Friday the 13th. I hope that you're staying out of trouble. I'm going to lay low for the rest of the day and the rest of the weekend, probably. So, I think I smoked 6 cigarettes in an hour. I don't ever do that. Ridiculous. Anyway, cross your fingers and hope I don't go to jail, because I'm the idiot of the day over the last 2 weeks. And I hope that you all have a great weekend, cop-free weekend. Be careful. It's Friday the 13th. So guys, have a good one. Peace.